Good morning, dear students and friends. Welcome back to the Prithviraj English Academy. As our social studies series is going on for the Karnataka State Board of 2025 and 26 academic year, in this video we are going to discuss about A standards, last chapter for the first semester, chapter number 15, meaning and importance of the business study. So without a delay, let's start the explanation about meaning and importance of business studies for A standard. After this lesson, we will come to know about the objectives of the business studies, meaning and importance of the home trade, foreign trade and the interport trade and different types of the trade, the features and production problems of cottage and small scale industries, and about the business ethics we will come to know. So first, about the business objectives, a business aim. Business is a economic activity, we know that. Okay, it focuses on the production and the distribution of the goods and the services. Economic objective, in that, in a business objective, two types are there. One is economic. So the main objective is what? To earn profit. But what kind of profit? That is reasonable profit. First thing. Second thing is that we should be use the resources very efficiently, very effectively. Okay. Third is we should be produce, a producer should be produce the goods as per the consumer's needs. Producers should be adopt a new production techniques, and producers should be advertised to the inform the consumers about the new goods available in a market. Now move to the next one, that is social objectives. So along with that, we should be provide the business should be provide the employment with a fair wages, means provide the good salary to the workers, and they will be support to the national development through the paying a taxes. Okay, last one is they have to contribute to the social welfare, a betterment of the society, like they can establish a school, they can establish hospitals, they can take care of the gardens, etc. Okay, now come to the first one. In a business study we'll come to know about the first is what? Trade. Then afterwards we'll come to know about the industries, and last one is services. First is trade. Trade is a part of the business and involves the buying and selling of the goods and consumers. It helps the distribution of the goods and services, and it's classified into again in a two categories. So first one is home trade, yeah, internal trade. So what it means? Home trade means home trade is conducted within a country only, within the country only, inside the country. It involves in this one retailers and wholesalers will be there. So now come to the one by one about the retailers. Retailers sell the goods directly to the consumers. They can sell the good directly to the consumers. They buy goods from the wholesalers and provide the services to the consumers. They can act like a final link between in the distribution. They offer varieties of goods. They can store the goods for the meet the demand. When the demand will be there, that time they can sell the goods. They are bear to risk of the loss. They can grade the goods as per the consumer's preference, and they can provide the market credit facilities. Credit means now you can buy and afterwards you can pay. That system is called it as a credit system. Okay, and they can provide the market information to the consumers, and they can provide the even the alternative goods to the consumers. Okay, now move to the second. It is types of retailers. In the retailers we have the two types. One is permanent shop and one more is itinerant or mobile traders. So in a business, yeah, in a trade we have the two types mainly. One is home trade and one more is foreign trade. In the home trade we have the again two types. One is retailers and one more is wholesalers. In the retailers we have the mainly two types. One is permanent shop and one more is mobile trade. Permanent means they are going to fix at a place, like okay, their shop will be the fixed one. Okay, so located at the fixed place, example departmental storage stores and general stores. Mobile traders means they are not they haven't have the fixed places of business, move from place to place, and examples is hawkers, peddlers, street vendors and market vendors. So now come to one by one about the mobile trades types. First one is hacker hawkers carrying a goods on their heads. Here it is example. Okay, next move from door to door selling goods. Third one is sell one or two types of items like vegetables, fruits, flowers, etc. Okay, they can sell only 2 to 3 goods at a time. Okay, the hawkers. Next one is peddlers. Peddlers carry the goods on wheeled cart. Here it is a wheeled cart. Okay, and this is the example for the peddlers. Okay, and then next sell the goods at consumers doors. They can go to the consumers doors also, like hawkers only. Sell more than one goods of the goods. Say they can sell more than one type of goods because they have the more space here. Okay, next street traders, footpath traders display the goods on the street corners of or pavements. Sell the goods to the passerby in the busy areas. Operate without a permanent shop. Okay, here the example for it. Okay, it is what footpath seller. Now move to the next market sellers. Yeah, sandy sellers. Once in a week they are going to gather. So weekly markets are held in a villages or towns once a week. Different traders bring goods to the sell directly to the consumers here. Then villagers also bring their homegrown or you can call them as along with that homemade products like vegetables. They can bring eggs. Okay, yeah, they can bring butter, agricultural tools, blankets to the market to sell. Okay, they sell their goods and use the money to the buy their needs. Yearly fairs also held in some places where the traders gather to sell various products. Okay, now move to the here it is the example. Okay, there means market seller. Now move to the wholesalers. Wholesalers buy goods in a large quantities from producers and sell in a small quantities to the retailers. So first is who? First will becomes as a producer. First will becomes producer. From the producer, next it is wholesalers. From the wholesalers, next it is retailers. From the retailers, next it is reached to the consumers. So it is a chain circle of the distribution. Producer produce the goods, then he will going to sell to the wholesalers. From wholesalers to the retailers, then from the retailers consumers will going to purchase the goods. Okay, next usually usually deal with a one or two types of goods. The retailer wholesaler they can they can sell the goods one or two types of goods. Okay, they can provide the service to the retailers. Wholesalers they can provide some services to the retailers. They can supply goods in a required in a small quantities. They can provide credit facilities when it is needed to the retailers. They can advertise the products on behalf of the retailers, and along with that they can provide the information about the market trends and consumers demands also. Okay, then along with that they can keep the price, that is low profit margin they can keep, and they can offer the storage facilities for the goods to the retailers. Along with that they can provide the some services to the even to the producers also. Those are like they provide the feedback on market trends, prices and consumer tastes, and they can advertise on behalf of the producers also. Now move to the foreign trade. Second type of the trade it is foreign trade mainly. Okay, so here so meaning of the trade foreign trade is what? Trade between two or more countries. Okay, in the foreign trade we have the types. One is import. Import means buying the goods from the other countries. Export means selling a goods to the other countries. Interport means what? Buying a goods from the one country and then afterwards we are going to selling to the re-export to the another country, then it's called the intraport. So example, Singapore and Middle Eastern countries will going to do this one. Middle Eastern means like Saudi Arabia, Iran, they are going to do this one. Okay, now move to the what is the need of foreign trade? Why we need it? No country is self-sufficient in all the resources. Countries are exports. Surplus means extra goods and import the whatever they are less. Okay. Next, they can promote. Foreign trade can promote the economic cooperation and friendship between the nations. And foreign trade is essential and growing in a important daily life. Okay. Now come to the next concept is industries. Next concept is industry. Industry is an economic activity concerned with the production of goods, extraction of minerals, and the providing services. To types of industries. Types of industries. Industries are broadly classified into primary industries and one more is secondary industries. Two types. Okay. And primary industries means what? Use natural resource to produce goods. Further, they are going to classify in two types: genetic industries and one more is extractive industries. So here it is, two types in industries, primary and secondary. In a primary you have two types and in a secondary also you have the two types. Okay. Now move to the first one. Genetic industries means involved in the reproduction of plants or animals. For example, horticulture, dairy farming or poultry farming. Horticulture means it is related to the plants, so this is what example for it. Then dairy product means you know that related to the animals. Now poultry means related to the birds, mainly chicken. Okay. Now move to the next example. It is next type of the primary industry. It is what? Secondary industry. Secondary in this one we have the second type, right? Second type of the industry is in a primary industry is extractive industries. It is involving extracting raw materials from the nature, also known as the non-renewable industries. For example, mining. Here it is the mining. Okay. Second one is oil drilling. Oil drilling and wiring. Okay. Oil drilling, it is here. Okay. The next one is wiring. It is digging the minerals, taking out the minerals. Okay. Now move to the next. Secondary industries, labor oriented industries these are. Okay. And they are going to classify into the two categories again. One is manufacturing industries. They are going to convert raw materials as semi finished goods into finished products. For example, iron ore to the steel. For example, here it is the example for it. Okay. They are going to take the iron ore and they are going to convert into the, they are going to melt it in a factories, and then afterward they are going to produce into the steel. They are going to convert into the steel. From the sugarcane to sugar. Here it next. They are going to first sugarcane inside, means they are going to insert the sugarcane inside, and then afterwards they are going to get the sugar. Here it is coming out sugar. Okay. These are the secondary in the secondary industries. It is first one manufacturing industry. In that these are. Now come to the construction industries. These are going to involve in building infrastructures like road, canals and bridges. Okay. And they are going to support to the economic growth in a transportation and the communication. For example, here the construction industries. Now move to the next. Cottage or small scale industries. Cottage industries means also called it as a household industries, and they are going to run by the craftsmen at home with the help of the family or apprentices. Okay, in the home only. Okay. So now move to the one by one. It is what, and mostly they are going to found in a village only. They are going to serve to the only local markets only most of the time. Now come to the examples. Carpentry. Examples, here is the example. Okay. Then next it is pottery, weaving, smithy, blanket making and stone carving. These are the examples here. Okay, now move to the next, small scale industries. These are the industries are organized on a small scale in a specific locations like seeds. They use electrical power, machines and modern techniques. They can employ the laborers to the production work. Goods are produced for the both local and external markets. Examples: chemical industry, engineering industry, engineering goods, shoes, bicycle, fans, radios, sewing machines, soaps, garments. Okay, now move to the example for this now for the small scale industry. Now come to the services for the smooth conduct of business, aids to the trade to overcome the obstacles or problems in the movement and sale of the goods. Several auxiliary aids to the trade have developed. These help in conducting business smoothly by addressing key hindrance. Hindrance means problems again. Hindrance means problems only. Okay. Here the 5 problems will going to face by the business will going to face the mainly 5 problems. To overcome it, we have the solutions also. First is what? Hindrance of place, means from producer to consumers. How to, means consumer is at the one place and producer also in a different places. So you have to make sure that you have to make provide the essential service to that, how to connect the both. The goods will going to connect both the producers to consumers. That is the means provided by the transportation. That will going to provided by the transportation. That problem is going to solve by the transportation. What is the first hindrance? It is a place, and that will going to solve by the what? By the by the transportation. Okay, first point. So goods are need to moved from producers to the consumers, and in this one we have the mode of transportation. Those are roads are there, railways are there, water is there, water transportation, air transportation is there. Transport or bridges between, they are going to bridge the gap, geographical gap between production and the consumption. Okay, this is what the first problem is got solved. Okay, that is by the transportation, and problem is problem of place. Next, here it is the example for the transportation. Okay, now move to the next one. Hindrance of finance or banks. Okay, what is the next problem? Finance. That will going to solve by the what? Banks. That will going to solve by the banks. Okay, finance is essential at every stage of business. Banks provide the loans, and they are going to working to capital and other financial services. They are help to the business maintain the smooth operation. Okay, then third is what? Problem of risk of loss. So for that we will going to solve by the insurance. Insurance will going to provide by the different companies to overcome the risk of loss. So goods may face damage during the storage or transportation, right? Some accident may be happened and that time the goods may be got damaged, no? Yeah, in storage only they may be got damaged by the some animals, yeah, something. Okay, that time they need the, that is called the risk. So overcome it, insurance will be there. Insurance companies cover the losses due to the fire, theft, accident or natural calamities. Okay, and they are going to reduce the risk and insurance business continuously. Now move to the next. What is that? It is what? The hindrance of the time. So because when you have produced, that time the goods might be sold as sell, that time we need to preserve the goods. So for that we have the storage facilities, warehouse facilities. So production and consumption do not happen, right? When it was not happened at the same time, no. So for that purpose we needed the storehouses, yeah, warehouse, store goods safety until needed. So cold storehouse helps to preserve perishable items like they are going to got damaged earlier, yeah, very soon, so such are needed the cold storage. For example, a fish, some fruits maybe. So here you have the storage facility. Okay, now move to the last one. What is the last one? Last one problem is what? About the knowledge of the goods. The consumers haven't know that. Maybe producer maybe produce the goods, but that was not going to known by the consumer. That time we need the that problem going to solve by the advertising. Consumer need to know about the products, price, use, and alternatives. Advertisement provides this information, promotes sales and consumer awareness also. Now come to the business ethics. Meaning of that business ethics means business should aim for reasonable profit, not just maximum profit. Means business is only purpose is what? Reasonable profit, not more, yeah, maximum profit only. Think about only profit only. No, must follow the ethical principles and ensure the public welfare also, betterment of the public also. Okay, so unethical business practices also there in a country. One is adulteration, overpricing means increase the price, false weights and measures are going to artificial scarcity. They are going to create the scarcities about maybe within a short period of time these goods will going to get over, then afterward they are not going to get available in the market, such they are going to create the scarcities. Okay, they are going to holding and black marketing, they are going to hold it for a long period of time, then afterwards in a black they are going to started selling them in a high price. Okay, these are going to lead to the public suffering and loss of the trust also. For this one the government have taken the measures to ensure the ethics. Those are public distribution system are going to started by the government. Okay, public distribution facilities supplies essential at the fair price shop. Okay, next bureau Bureau of Indian Standards, BIS, certified the quality through the SIS. Here it is the certificate. It will be there on a. It's a trademark. It means India's certification bureaucracy. It is bureaucracy of Indian standards. Okay, that will going to provide this one ISI number. Okay, it will be there on every product ISI number. Okay, next it is Agmarks also there. Agmarks also there, like the goods is belongs to this India only, government of India, like that. Okay, Agmark. Okay, then next it is mandatory labeling, like on the labeling MRP will be there on goods, manufacturing date also there, along with that expiry date also there, even the quantity also means it is a how much it is a 1 kg 2 kg, yeah, 2 means 250 gram, yeah, 500 gram, yeah, 100 grams, everything will be going to written in there. Along with that they have started establishing Janta Bazars and consumers cooperative societies to supply the quality goods at a fair prices. Okay, now come to the conclusion. Okay, conclusion, in that we can come to know that business ethics cannot be forced, they must come from within the businessman. Every business must include public welfare as part of its goal. Okay, so by this one we are going to come means concluding completing today we are going to put a full stop to the today's video. So thanks for watching this video, my dears. If you have any doubt, any suggestion, then please comment and like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share this video among your friends. Thank you so much, my dears, to watching this video. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.